What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. And today we got a reaction to Pere Ubu and their song Final Solution versus Guided by Voices, Hot Freaks. It's an Ohio song battle, boys and girls, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron channel CSN. Appreciate him, appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us anyway, check out that Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. We could not do it without him. All right, we're going to start out with Pere Ubu, Final Solution, a single from 1976. CSN says Peter Murphy, of course, of Bauhaus, covered this song. Pere Ubu is an American rock group formed, of course, in Cleveland, Ohio in 1975. Had a variety of long-term or recurring band members, with singer David Thomas being the only member staying throughout the band's lifetime. They released their debut album, The Modern Dance, in 1978, so 2 years after this single, and followed several more LPs before disbanding in 1982. Thomas reformed the group in 1987 and continued to record and tour. Describing their sound as avant-garde, Pere Ubu's work drew inspiration from sources such as music concrete, 60s rock, performance art, and the industrial environments of the American Midwest. While the band achieved little commercial success, they have exerted a wide influence on subsequent underground music. So after that, let's dive into it. I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, CSN.
Touch me 'cause I got a misdirection.
Pere Ubu, what a tour de force, right? It's interesting because the bass takes center stage in a lot of this song. It starts out that way, but then the lead guitar played by Peter Ubu, who I saw would die within a year of recording this. His guitar work is insane. And then David's voice is almost like nothing I've ever, like he doesn't enunciate totally. He builds this angst in here. And it just, the instrumental ride this thing takes you through. Excellence in bass, excellence in guitar work, David on there. Final salute. You just feel that, man. The song builds you into just this great, great climax of the song. But it was just so interesting. I can hear that bass line going through my head, but the guitar work was better than the bass. Just great stuff, man. All right, next up, we got a group who I just became familiar with a couple months ago. Do a live stream every Wednesday, and one of our members in the live stream, Matt John, brought a Guided by Voices. I'd never heard of him. We got Guided by Voices, Hot Freaks from the B1000 album in 1994, their 7th studio album. They are an American indie rock band formed in 1983 in Dayton, Ohio. Of course, it's Ohio Song Battle. It has made frequent personnel changes, but has always maintained the presence of principal songwriter Robert Pollard. So kind of like Pere Ubu with David Thomas, right? Noted at first for its lo-fi aesthetic and poor to studio 4 tracks to cassette production methods, their music was influenced by early post-British invasion, garage rock, psychedelic rock, progressive rock, punk rock, and post-punk. The band has had a prolific output, releasing 35 plus full-length albums, along with many other releases, and has garnered a dedicated cult following. Their songs are known for their frequent brevity, and this one's under 2 minutes long, and for ending abruptly or intertwining with homemade sound effects. They initially disbanded in 2004. In 2010, the classic lineup reunited to perform at Matador Records' 21st anniversary party, subsequently touring and releasing 6 new albums. They broke up a second time in 2014, but Pollard again rebooted the band with a new album and a new lineup in 2016. This song itself was likely recorded specifically for the B1000 project in 1993, and it appears on most early track lists of the album. An instrumental clip of the song appears at the beginning of the Off the Floor song on the Grand Hour EP from 1993. Later, bassist Jim Greer on the song's writing said, many would-be Toby songs ended up as Bob songs after Toby presented complete instrumentals to Bob and then put vocals over the top. Hot Freaks is a good example of that. So it's written by Robert Pollard, Bob, and Tobin Sprout, Toby. All right. Like I said, it's under 2 minutes long. Let's get it.
I met a non-dairy creamer, explicitly laid out like a fruitcake, with a wet spot bigger than a Great Lake. Took me to the new church and baptized me with salt. She told me, liquor, I am a new man. Hot freaks! This one is on the house. This one is better than ever. I walked into the house of miraculous recovery and stood before King Everything, and he asked me to join him in the Red Wing. Took me to Pyland, said I'm a thigh man. I will be eternally hateful. Hot freaks! Hot freaks! Hot freaks! This one is on the house, and this one is better than ever. This one is on the house, this one is better than ever. This one is on the house.
All right, Hot Freaks. I mean, this one's only 1:43, but it has a lot of lyricism. And basically, it's just Hot Freaks. It's a bunch of innuendo, sexual innuendo. But I thought he sounded good. I thought the instrumentation was really good, nice and raw. But I mean, like I said, he got 2 verses in there, a refrain, a chorus, a refrain, a chorus. So like we got a lot of stuff in this song. But and then it just ended, right? You're like, you thought he was going to keep going on, and it would have jumped obviously to the next song. So an interesting way of doing things. And I think a good introduction from what I read about Guided by Voice. I really liked a couple songs that like I said, are supporter in our live streams, Matt John, brought, and this one's really good too. So, all right, now I got to pick a winner. And even though I really liked Get Guided by Voices, sometimes these battles are hard to pick. This one was easy, and that's no shade at Guided by Voices, but Pere Ubu and Final Solution. That song was fantastic. Had so much going on. It's crazy they never made it, man. It's crazy they didn't make an album until 2 years after that single release. But let me know what you think down below. Thank you again for CSN for bringing this one. Until next time, guys, I will see you.